Hello, today we'll be talking about Unit 2.8, which is the effects of government intervention in markets. First, we're going to be talking about taxes. So the supply line number 1 here, the blue one, is representing the supply before taxing, and the purple represents after taxing. Let me explain what this line means over here. It's probably the most important part. That represents the per unit tax. If the per unit tax was $5, this length here would be $5. You would find that by going directly down from where the new supply line crosses the demand line and going straight down until you hit the other supply line. That would be what your new per unit tax is. The green here represents the total tax revenue that goes to the government, and the red here represents the total tax revenue that goes to producers. This entire thing counts as the total expenditure of this taxing, and the green again represents government, and the red represents producers. Now let's look at the consumer surplus and producer surplus change when there is a tax involved. So here we have a graph. The left side will be the regular producer and consumer surplus with no tax, and the right side will be showing what it will look like with a tax. So first, if it gets taxed, the supply line will shift, and it will have a new supply line here. This new supply line will cause the original consumer surplus and producer surplus to change, like this. They've both minimized. There used to be a very large blue triangle, but now it's only reduced to up here where this dot is aligned with this line. And you might be asking what this extra area here is. The yellow area represents the government tax revenue, and then the gray area represents deadweight loss. If you've been paying attention for the past videos, you would know that deadweight loss is loss efficiency when you're not producing optimally. And the last thing you need to know about taxes and government intervention for this unit is that consumers pay more tax if demand is inelastic, and producers pay more tax if demand is elastic. If you want to know why, I suggest you graph it out and try to plot the consumer and producer surplus for yourself when it's inelastic, unit elastic, and elastic. I think it'll show you what I mean here, but I'm not going to go into too deep into it for now to keep this video short. Thank you for watching. I hope this helped.